'Cause I'm a new kazoo, and I'm American made, so I don't know if you wanna get paid.
Hey, hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, whatever you got, whoever you are, whatever you're doing. Let me turn off all the noise around here. If it sounds like we're having a celebration, we're having a celebration. There's no cake. I do have a Coke, and that's just what that is. It's actually a Diet Pepsi. To wet my whistle, I'm Captain Kazoo. I don't know who you are, but if you're a kazoo lover, you're a friend of mine. And a friend of mine is a friend of mine. Whatever that means. Anyhow, we have an announcement to make this morning or this afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. And that is that Captain Kazooz Kazoo Museum has reopened Captain Kazoo's Museum store, offering for sale the largest collection of kazoos in the known world. Every kazoo held in ownership by Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum is now for sale. You can buy the whole collection for $10,000, or you can buy individual kazoos ranging in price from $100 up. There's not, I would say from $50 up to thousands of dollars, because these kazoos are antiques. They're very rare. And even though the antique kazoo business, along with the kazoo business in general, has been completely ruined by eBay and idiots who find kazoos in their attic and they don't know what they've got or what it's worth, but they put it on eBay for 99 cents. And some idiot buys it, throws it out, or gives it to his kid. The kid breaks it, and a valuable antique simply disappears. Then you have all the people on eBay who go to Asia, wherever in Asia they go, and they buy lots of cheap, crappy kazoos, like the one that showed up in Barnes and Noble's How to Play the Kazoo Kit, which simply fell apart. In fact, I went into doing a personal survey of Barnes and Noble bookstores in the greater Bay Area, and there must be a dozen of them or more. And in several stores that I went into, introduced myself to the manager, explained to him what the situation was. We went over to the display racks. We took a box, the kazoo box, How to Play the Kazoo box, opened it up, and in 9 cases out of 10, the kazoo in the box had already fallen apart in shipping. And revealing as it did, and as you saw in one of the videos we made, the warning video, immediately you had in your hand what appeared to be 2 sharp knife-like instruments plus a lot of small parts. So it was hazardous from a injury standpoint, and it was hazardous from a choking standpoint. But that seems to be really something that nobody takes into consideration, because I can go to any number of even music stores and find these kazoos for $1 or $3.95 or whatever the heck they're asking for them, and they're all on eBay for 99 cents, thousands of them. And in the store, they make no notice of the fact that these things are poorly made, shoddy craftsmanship, sharp edges, God knows what the paint is made of, etc., etc. Barnes and Noble, when I first raised the fuss about their kazoo, assured me that the company they were doing business with guaranteed and supervised every aspect of manufacture and assured them that these kazoos were in perfect shape. Unfortunately, that was not the question. Anyway, Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum, as attested to by our movie American Dreamers, Sony Pictures. I don't know whether Sony actually came out and counted. Nobody's ever counted. I get emails all the time. People say, "Well, Captain Kazoo, how many kazoos do you have?" I have no idea. I have boxes in my what I'll call my storage facility with thousands of kazoos in them of all types, logo kazoos, uh, happy birthday kazoos, rare kazoos, fragile kazoos, paper kazoos, cardboard kazoos, every kind of kazoo imaginable. I've been collecting kazoos for like 50 years. 50, I'm going to be 80 years old in a couple of days. March 6th, 2000, 2000 and whatever this is, 2012. That's going to be my 80th birthday. Count them, 80. So for 50 years, since I was 30 years old and come out of the service, out of the Air Force, when I was 20 some years old, I started collecting kazoos. That's when actually Captain Kazoo started when I was a kid, when I was like 16, 17 years old, working at the Paramount Theater, and Buddy Rich, as you know, broke his arm and caught me behind stage playing my kazoo along with his band that was rehearsing for the noon show. Anyway, long story short, I have been in this business. I've been collecting kazoos. Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum has been on YouTube and on the internet for 10 years. 10 years. For 10 years, Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum has been on the internet buying and selling and trading all sorts of kazoos. When I see a bargain, I scoop it up. Now, unfortunately, I find myself in a position now where, for the most part, the antique kazoo business has been severely damaged by the whole eBay situation, because people don't know what they are. They say, "Oh, I found this in my attic." I get this all the time. I get emails all the time from people who say, "Oh, I found this in my attic. I think it belonged to my grandfather. What is it?" And it usually turns out to be an ocarina or something, but people don't know a kazoo from a hole in the wall. So what I'm trying, and people with the American Association of Kazoologists, is trying to educate the public, let the public know that these antique kazoos have value. And I don't mean a 99-cent value. They may have a several $100 value or $1,000 value. And the prices that will be on or will be set for the kazoos available. In other words, every kazoo in Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum is for sale. So it might be a simple little kazoo that only sells for $20 or $30, and it might be a little tiny kazoo that's over 100 years old, and that's going to cost $1,500. We're not going to give anything away. This is not a bidding war. This is not like eBay, where you start out with 99 cents and somebody says, "I'll give you $1," and you say, "Oh, that's good for me." In other words, you're diminishing the value of the antique In other words, transferring plastic kazoos back and forth for 90 cents and 99 cents, $2, etc., is literally harmless. But when you see, as I've seen, and I have followed up on, and in fact purchased many of these kazoos that were totally underestimated when it comes to they're so rare that they're worth a great deal of money. It doesn't matter whether it's an antique chair or an antique kazoo or an antique car. These things keep growing in value. Unless somebody jumps in the line and says, well, what about all these kazoos from China that are crap? We'll just flood the market with them. Well, that's what's happened, right? So all I can say is if you're a kazoo enthusiast and you want to expand your kazoo collection and you're serious, because you have to spend money. You can't start a collection of anything with just an idea. Well, I'll try to get a couple of broken things for a few pennies and I'll say that's a collection. It's like some of these people that have a so-called kazoo collection, and all it is a handful of kazoos in a showcase in their store. That's not a museum. It's not a collection. Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum on the internet is the only legitimate kazoo outlet in the world for antique kazoos, because nobody else respects them as antiques. Nobody else respects the fact that they are. Since I've started this video 11 minutes ago, every kazoo in my collection has grown in value, right? So I'm going to quit talking. Say go to CaptainKazoo.com, and you'll find, unless you're a complete moron, you'll find Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum store, and you'll see everything there, plus instructions, how to purchase the kazoo, and blah, 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 and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Okay? That's all I'm going to say today. That's 12 minutes and 24 seconds of, I don't know what, but I'm ranting. That's what I'm doing. I'm ranting. I can't not ramp, right? I want to ramp. I want some music. Let me hear from the crowd. You know what? You know what did happen? I somehow have replaced my antique kazoo sale sign. So I got all these other signs, but I can't find that one. It's somewhere around here, or it's been stolen. Anyway,
If you want to get paid, just hum me a tune. Let the melody fly. 'Cause I'm a new kazoo boy. Come on and give me a try.
Okay. I'll see you guys later.
They give me blues or country or rock or jazz. I'm hot and ready to razz me taz. Give it slow or quick or under the table. Whatever the gig, you know I'm able.
Why?
'Cause I'm a new kazoo. And I'm American made. So hum don't blow. If you want to get paid.
If you want to get paid, baby, you gotta
Now
play
the
the
people
kazoo.
I meet,
You gotta hum and
they don't know how
blow.
to hum. So I tell them it's easy, man. Just like chewing gum. Just open your mouth and stick the fat end
The
in.
fat end.
And that's under your nose and on top of your chin.
Keep on humming.